Hello students, welcome to biology class. Today we are going to discuss a very important topic from the chapter life processes. So the topic is nutrition in human beings. So in the previous video I have told you about the mode of heterotrophic nutrition as well as autotrophic nutrition. So today we are going to discuss about the nutrition in human beings, how the human beings they obtain their food and what happens to the food after they eat it. Okay, so beta, first of all you should know this, human beings they are omnivorous. Okay, what do you mean by omnivorous? Omnivorous are the organism which eat plant as well as animals. Okay, like we are omnivorous, we are human beings, we are depending on plants as well as on animals for the food, and we follow holozoic nutrition. Holozoic nutrition means it involves 5 steps, that is ingestion to ingest the food, digestion, absorption, assimilation, and fifth one is egestion. So these 5 steps they together make holozoic nutrition. We are obtaining the food, we are digesting it, we are utilizing it to get the energy, then the undigested food it is removed out of the body by the process known as egestion. So holozoic nutrition it involves 5 steps. Then beta, we are having a well developed digestive system, okay, which consists of alimentary canal as well as some glands which are attached to the alimentary canal. You know beta, this alimentary canal it is about 8 to 9 meters in length. Okay, it is about 8 to 9 meter in length. Now because it is coiled at some part, that's why it is not easy for us to see that it is so long. Okay, now beta see, some glands they are attached to this alimentary canal. Okay, like liver is attached, pancreas, okay, salivary gland, these all are having major role in the process of digestion. And alimentary canal it starts for mouth, it starts from our mouth, okay, and it ends at the anus. जो alimentary canal है वो कहाँ से start होती है बेटा? It starts from our mouth and it ends at the anus. Okay, that's why we say the process of digestion of food itself starts in the mouth. Yes beta, so I told you the alimentary canal it itself starts in the mouth and ends at the anus. So in between alimentary canal and anus there are various parts which takes part in the process of digestion that we are going to discuss one by one. So first is the mouth, second is oral cavity, third is the esophagus which is also known as food pipe, the fourth one is stomach, fifth is small intestine, and the sixth is large intestine. So these parts play a major role in the digestion of food, which we are going to discuss one by one. What happens to food in the mouth, then what happens in the esophagus, what happens to the food when it enters into the stomach, what happens to the food when it enters into the small intestine, and then ultimately in the large intestine, and through large intestine it reaches to the anus and ultimately out of the body. So it is very interesting topic. One by one we will discuss all the components. Yes beta, so I told you that in between the alimentary canal and the anus there are various parts which are located. So the first part is mouth. Now beta see, all of you have seen mouth, all of you are having mouth. This is mouth. So this mouth is what? This is a transverse opening in our body. Okay, transverse means this way. It is not longitudinal, it is transverse opening or transverse aperture. Aperture means small opening. Okay, which helps in intaking of the food. Now whatever you are eating, what do? You take it with your mouth. Okay, like this chalk, if I want to eat this, from where? which part? It is the mouth. I will intake it from this. This is the transverse aperture which is present in the body. It is mouth, and through this transverse aperture the food it goes inside our mouth. We takes food in the mouth. Now beta, mouth is bounded by two movable sensitive lips. Now you can see this is a mouth, this is the upper lip and this is the lower lip. So these lips, they are movable. Now I am speaking, these are moving. Okay, so our mouth, it is bounded by, means it is enclosed by two movable sensitive lips. Okay, we are having two lips, the upper lip and the lower lip, which are sensitive as well as which are movable. Now the second part which is present between the alimentary canal and anus is oral cavity or the buccal cavity. So this oral cavity or the buccal cavity, it is enclosed between the two jaws. Now we are having two jaws. One is the upper jaw and other is the lower jaw. Okay, when you open the mouth, you can see the upper side, this is the upper jaw, and the lower one, it is the lower jaw. Now let us see upper jaw. The upper jaw is fixed, it is not movable, but the lower jaw, it is movable, as well as the lower jaw, it contains tongue. Okay, so enclosed between two powerful jaws is the oral cavity or the buccal cavity. Okay, the upper jaw, it is fixed and the lower jaw, it is movable. The lower jaw, it contains tongue, as well as the jaws, both the jaw, it bears teeth in a semicircular, okay, way. So upper jaw is also containing teeth and the lower jaw is also containing teeth. So inside the mouth you can find that there is presence of what? Tongue, there is presence of teeth. So what is the function of teeth and what is the function of tongue, that we will discuss. Now with the tongue, it is a muscular organ which consists of taste buds. Whatever the taste we feel, like sweet, sour, bitter, okay, and salt. These are the four types. So this is just how we feel. We feel it by the presence of the taste buds on the tongue. Okay, so there are four taste buds basically for sweet, sour, salt and bitter. Okay, then when we talk about the function of the tongue, this tongue, it helps in mixing of the food which we chew. Okay, it helps in mixing of the food, as well as it helps in cleaning the mouth. Okay, like we collect the food from different parts of the mouth with the help of teeth, with the help of tongue. Okay, if it is stuck between the teeth, we collect or we take it out with the help of tongue. So tongue helps in mixing of the food, as well as the tongue, it helps to clean the mouth. Now this buccal cavity or the oral cavity, it bears the second structure, which is teeth. Now teeth of human beings, they are heterodont, means they are of different types. Basically we have four types of teeth: incisors, canine, premolar and molar. Okay, so teeth is heterodont, means it is not same. Okay, it is of different types. So names I told you, first is incisor, canines, premolars and molars. So different teeth, they have different role. Okay, incisors, they are used to cut, the food. Okay, canines, they are used to tear. Premolars, they helps in grinding, and molars, they are helping in grinding, as well as they help in the mixing of the food. Okay, they helps to break down the larger particles into the smaller ones. So the buccal cavity, it is containing two important parts. One is the tongue and the second is the teeth. And the most important part which is present in this buccal cavity or the oral cavity is salivary glands, that we will discuss in the next video.